Welcome back, folks, to the Ginger Warrior Cycling Club, where the Ginger Warrior is continuing to push for more podiums on the quest to get lifted to Category C. This is my first race where I experienced technical difficulties, so stay tuned to check out that kerfuffle. This is a Dragons RT race at the Castle to Castle course on Mercury Island. There's 6 riders in the field on this 23-click course, which has one incline of almost 8%, and it'll be here where I'll be looking to push the pace. Not your traditional bonkers Zwift start, a bit more calm out of the blocks. That's most probably due to the size of this field. Regardless of the numbers, a race is a race, and let's see how this one pans out.
So here's the thinking, I'm happy all the time. I won't let the stormy cloud get in the way of my sunshine now. Cause our chemistry ain't worth another try. And it won't get my reaction, cause I'm too nice.
You may have noticed there's actually 11 riders in the field, but if you look more closely, you'll see that there's Category B riders out in front. They've set off about a half a minute ahead of us, and the Category D riders are behind. Like I say, there's 6 in the field, and with it being such a small field, we're definitely looking for a podium finish, but let's hope we can take the win.
You're the little boy starting to cry, his balloon getting lost in the sky. Trying to hold me underwater, rain on my parade, but I stay dry. Yeah, you that matador, trying to catch my eye, but you won't get my attention, cause I'm too high. When's it gonna hit ya? Does it bring any bells for you? La 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 la. Don't you get the picture? Do I need to spell it out for you? La 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 la. When's it gonna hit ya? Does it bring any bells for you? See you next Tuesday, my love. When's it gonna hit ya? Does it bring any bells for you? Don't you get the picture? Do I need to spell it out for you? La 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 la. When's it gonna hit ya? Does it bring any bells for you? See you next Tuesday, my love.
And there's a Scottish rider, Gallagher. He's out in front. He's got a 3-second gap on us. We'll have to see where this goes. What's going on here? Oh, it looks like the Ginger Warrior's got heart rate monitor trouble. Swapping his heart rate monitor there. Oh, and he's behind the field now. There's a bit of a gap. I think he should have kept pedaling a bit more there. But what's happened? The gap here, we got 11 seconds. The Gallagher's got 11 seconds on us. Is this race over? Am I going to be able to catch this back up? This would normally be insurmountable, but perhaps as there's only 5 and I give it a bit of welly, we might be able to close this gap. But this could be a disastrous start to this race. Does look like we're closing this gap. 3 seconds to a small bunch here in front, and Gallagher's a few seconds ahead of that. Yeah, it looks like we've managed to catch him back up, which would maybe suggest the pace isn't that great, but Ginger Warrior obviously relieved you to be back in the group. But we're not satisfied with that, and we're chasing Gallagher down. Come on, let's get it back with this Scottish rider out in front. And there we go, back at the front of the field. And just a few minutes there after that technical problem caused us an issue. Obviously I had problems with my heart rate monitor. You need an heart rate monitor, and it's disconnected again. What am I going to do about this? Without the heart rate monitor, Zwift Power won't record your results.
With a freakish, that you can't quite see, but you can't quite know. And it lies in the gentle command of the night. Wherever you
Looks like we're starting to get into this incline I mentioned earlier. Let's see if I decide to maybe push the pace here a bit and see if we can break this small group up, or even maybe create a gap. I think we get to a 7% incline. Let's see what the Ginger Warrior got. No point using the aero boost. Keep that in the bank in case we ever need it. But what watts am I pushing here? 300. Yeah, high 200s.
She ain't tripping, no images. Her interests are all limitless. She ain't limited by inhibitions, Lord. Boundless imagination. She bounced this side of me, Jack. That had me out in space. Somewhere just floating, not knowing the way back. You know I can't always fathom everything that you say about half the time. But when I hear your voice, you support your point with all of that body language, girl, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright, man. I look right in your eyes, ask how'd you get so neat? How'd you get so neat? I just when I think I know your style, I know there's something I ain't be. No, silent treatment, girl. When I'm not sure I'm trying to tell, I'ma prove to you, baby girl, that I care about you. Cause I said something subtly rare about you. Certain savoir faire in the air about you.
Well, this could be risky. We're 11 miles from the end, but we have got a 10-second gap to the Belgian rider, Simon. Let's see if I can increase this, but this is a long way to go from the end. This will be a crazy breakaway. But even with this duration to go, they're not matching my power, nowhere near. So just stick with this. And indeed, there we have it. Not much happened in the rest of the ride, so we've jumped here with 500 meters to go to the end. I got a minute and a half on Gallagher. So yeah, Ginger Warrior going to coast home here to another victory. Always nice to win, but this one is obviously not as sweet as the previous. It's always nice to have a sprint finish, I suppose, or even breakaway where there's more of a chase from the pack. But we'll take the win. You can only race against the field you're with, and it's always going to look good on the record books. It's been a decent workout with a 20-odd click ride. I was so far in front at one point I was going to do a U-turn and ride back at them. But this is not about being disrespectful, and you may even get knocked off Zwift for that. Who knows? If I ever do have a lead like this in the future, I might actually try that and just hope I don't get knocked out. But that's unlikely because C is beckoning, and that's the push now. Let's get to C. And first spot here confirmed. Hopefully it'll be recorded on Zwift Power because of the heart rate monitor problems. Needing to wait for the rest of the field to come in here. And Gallagher, more than 2 minutes behind. Similar wattage, less watts per kilo. Which just means he's a bit heavier than me. And let's see where these other riders come in. And there you go, Church and Simon a bit further behind. But let's head over to Zwift Power and just see if the result stands. Would be a shame if it didn't. And there you go, first spot confirmed in the place that it matters. Second rider, Gallagher, missing here. Quite a new rider to Zwift, a 38-year-old. He's not linked his account yet. And Church and Simon here, as we'll see, both are riders in their 70s, so that is tremendous. I'm 20 years away from that. Hopefully I'll be doing the same and still busting out those watts. Thanks again for watching. Been really enjoying making this content. There's some live video coming soon. Just trying to sort that out. But please like and subscribe, and see you in the next one, folks. Cheerio.